Good question. How can I get around the problem of taking K2 when I'm on a blood thinner? Uh, and so the blood thinner you're mentioning there is a factor 10A anticoagulant. So that's the more modern, and people like if you've been into any long COVID clinic, you probably come out with a factor 10A drug like that one. And here's the thing. So vitamin K, just in our diet and everything else, affects factors 2, 7, 9, and 10, which are mostly the extrinsic pathway. But factor 10 is the common meeting place of the intrinsic and the extrinsic pathway. And why that's important is if we are blocking all the vitamin K receptor sites, we block all of those and we anticoagulate you. So that would be like warfarin, or known as Coumadin in the US, but warfarin. But you also get a lot of bleeding problems. And so the way we antidote warfarin overdose is give you vitamin K. So then there's a lot of bleed over into the world of, well, don't take this with this factor 10A drug. But the benefit of these real expensive factor 10A drugs is simply that they don't work at 2, 7, and 9. They work at 10A only, not 10B or other moieties. So what we see is if you are taking, say, a vitamin D and then a K2, the amount of K2 that's going to be in there is going to be around, let's say you've got a 5,000 international unit vitamin D. There might be 75 to 90-ish micrograms of K2. And that's actually completely safe with a factor 10A drug like the one that you're taking. Most of the factor 10A drugs, they have an X somewhere in their name for the 10A part. So that's how you can tell them. So that's basically, if it's balanced with vitamin D and it's under 100 micrograms of K2, that's really not going to be an issue. So.